Yo! What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Moody, and we're here, JBA Season 6. We breaking down this league, and we have a very special guest to the channel, the commissioner himself, Jadehex.
The very special guest who manages to show up to every draft analysis.
Yeah, you already know.
But you knew that already.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Alright.
So let's get into some drafts, eh?
Yeah, so this season, the big change is Megas are back. And I'm reading the doc right now, and it says, parentheses, fine, you can have Megas back. Megas are back, but they are in tiers. Jade, if you want to explain a little bit, since you're the orchestrator.
My original philosophy is I didn't like that Megas were like guaranteed every draft. It's just like even though they can very well be guaranteed in every draft, you still have to sacrifice something if you want a Mega. I just don't like what because there's literally like less than like what 40 or 30 or so like drafted like non-completely broken Megas.
Yeah.
And like if you have to guarantee one of those every season, it's kind of borked, right? So
yeah, and Megas are such like a centralized portion of like every draft. Like people usually build around the Mega. So it was cool not having Megas.
It's like I just don't like guaranteeing them. You can definitely draft them, fine, whatever. I just want it to be fitting.
Yeah.
So a lot of Megas are in that S tier because they are like super strong. Of course, like Mega Zardex and Mega Medi and stuff like that.
Yeah. So the way the tiering works, guys, if you're not familiar, is you have to draft tier 1 through 5. That's required, and then from there you get 6 free picks, and those picks are determined based on what you pick. So if you pick an S tier, you have to take a tier 6. If you take a 1 tier, you have to take a tier 5. If you take a 2 tier, you have to take a tier 4 or below. If you take a tier 3, you have to take a 3 or below, and that's
everything else kind of balances out with other things. Right?
Yeah,
you'll end up with the same kind of drafts. It was the only way to make sense without guaranteeing a Mega, because when you have the Megas, points make sense. Like those free extra points make sense, but when you don't have the Megas, it doesn't make sense. Like when you don't have the guaranteed Megas with like point thresholds, like it doesn't make sense to have that. So that's why that was the artifact from last season, just incorporating Megas into that by tiering in the Megas individually.
Yeah, so Megas are back, and then we're gonna start it off. We're gonna go in draft order based on who picked first, and then we did a snake draft. There was, how many people are in this? 12? Yeah, 12 people.
12, yep.
12 people snake draft, and with 11 picks each. So a lot of Mons taken on the board, and there are still some Mons left on the board, a lot of power on the board left. But with the first pick, the Soviet Slow Kings had it, and they had a draft of Mega Sableye, Roserade, Fortress, Togetic, Floatzel, Kyurem Black, Lucario, Gastrodon, Honchkrow, Delphox, and Aurorus. Now,
so yeah, Kyurem Black is a Pokemon. He's consistently on MVP. It's very rare to see Kyurem Black not doing things, so that is a Pokemon that will consistently see high scoring numbers because it is a very threatening Pokemon to deal with.
Yeah, it's the definition of a who's dying kind of mon.
Yeah, it's very strong, especially with Z moves. Adding the aspect of you could have a physical Ice type move that will wreck face. That's something to always account for, but just in general, having very strong moves of Kyurem Black's coverage, of course, is like it hurts. Kyurem Black with high base attack can do a lot of damage with stuff. No brainer there. He has 3 Zmons in the Floatzel, the Kyurem, and the Delphox. If you bring Z Shockwave Polish, I'm actually gonna kick you. This is stupid. Don't this is your reason to run Shockwave on Delphox ever, but don't.
Yeah, watch him end up bringing it and getting like a key KO off like the Gigavolt Havoc Impact or whatever it's called.
I'm pretty sure Delphox knows grass moves. If you're gonna use a Z move, just use Z Solar Beam or something, because Psychic does more than normal Shockwave. So the only reason you'd bring it is for the Z move, and then you can just use Z Solar Beam and win.
Well, you're forgetting about Mons like Swanna, and that's about it.
Swanna has like the Manaphy thing where you can see Rain Dance and
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah, Swan is actually not bad, but it's kind of weird mon.
It's a weird mon, but like it has value as a Z move user.
And it's pretty fast.
But yeah, let's take a look at the rest of the mons. Speed tiers are
Kinda
okay.
bit.
His fastest is Floatzel.
Yeah.
It's not really a scary Pokemon.
It's like Floatzel and then Delphox. I mean, Floatzel, like, it's not coming to a lot of games. It might, but like, it's
Having a very weak Pokemon as your fastest tier, like having a not immediately threatening Pokemon as your fastest Pokemon isn't that great because
because you're not gonna bring it
it's
that
not
much.
like it's not like when you have like a Megalop or like a Mega Manectric. They're like powerful enough that you could considerably bring them to basically every game. But like Floatzel, it's Floatzel. It has bad matchups. It has really bad matchups. Like it doesn't do it much to bulky waters, for instance. And then when you see a matchup that you don't have Floatzel in, then you have Delphox. Delphox is your next best thing, and Delphox is only base 104.
Yeah, and then Delphox also, like, I mean, Psychic Fire is cool offensively, but defensively it's pretty bad.
It's not the worst, but
yeah,
Fire has like that random niche defensive capability of like getting around the fairies, but that's about it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the speed kind of hurts a little bit. He has a lot of mons, like he has a lot of like really slow mons.
Slow mons too.
Like Togetic.
He has Togetic. He has Sableye at Mega Sableye at 20.
Yeah.
Roar's at 58. Gastrodon at 39. Like he has a lot of super slow mons, and then it jumps from 58 to 71, and then 71 to 90.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big jump. Speed tiers are kind of jank.
Yeah, he has a lot of mons in the sub 60.
It's not really evenly spaced. He has a lot of slow mons. If there's any obvious issues, that would probably be it. He has 2 steel types, so that's fine. One's on offensive Lucario. It can easily be brought to a lot of games because it's Lucario.
Yeah, it's a nice win con mon, and pretty good priority on both sides. So.
Yeah, it has Vacuum Wave, Bullet Punch, and Extreme Speed.
Yeah, so get up a Nasty Plot or a Swords Dance and, go wild a little bit on a team.
Indeed. Yeah, he has Hazards, he has Wish Pass, he has Hazard Removal. Yeah.
Yeah, with Forces.
He has your basic team stuff. Speed tiers are a little janky. Setup options are okay.
Yeah, Mega Sableye.
Amazing.
Mega Sableye, maybe like a bulk up Floatzel, and then like SD Nasty Plot, Lucario. And even in what's the physical boosting move that Honchko gets? I know it gets Nasty Plot, right? Doesn't Honchko get?
It might get bulk up, maybe.
Yeah, I thought there was a common set with physical. Maybe I'm just thinking of Choice Banded Sucker Punch or something along those lines.
I don't think it can boost. It might have Swords Dance. I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Honchko's kind of a cool mon though. I'm happy that Honchko's drafted. I feel like it should get drafted a little more.
Yeah, it's a cool mon. It's slow enough that you'll end up in Sucker Punch mind games enough. Like it's like regular Absol, where it's like it's slow enough that you will be playing Sucker Punch mind games way too much when it's like exactly like Bisharp, like Absol, like you're gonna be playing Sucker Punch mind games with those kind of speeds like enough times where you might not want the heart attack, but
yeah. But it's kind of cool design too.
Yeah. So we should probably move on. I don't really have much more to say about that.
Yeah, it's like an okay team, but it's not like
Dance.
I wouldn't say it's like a great team. I wouldn't say it's a bad team, but it's okay.
Yeah.
All right, but let's move on. Next, we have Tom Core, coach of the Vancouver Kyogres, and he has Milotic, Mega Houndoom, Decidueye, or Decidueye. Oh my God, I keep on saying Decidueye ever since we recorded.
No, it's
last time.
Decidueye.
Yeah.
Clearly.
I said it like
Decidueye, Granbull, Raichu, Landorus, Therian, Bronzong, Goodra, Passimian, Miltank, and Muck. Z movers are the Decidueye, the Raichu, and the Landorus Therian. Z Landorus Therian is probably top 2, top 3.
Z
you can
mons,
argue.
yeah.
Like mons in the game. Like it's a very scary mon. Very, very scary mon. Speed tiers are pretty decent. You have Mega Houndoom capping off at 150, and it's a scary enough mon that it's not like the Floatzel thing where it has bad matchups. You can conceivably bring Mega Houndoom to basically any game. It's just powerful enough that you can do things.
there's a little bit of a drop in terms of, I mean, Milk Tank obviously is 100, but like Mega Houndoom to his next fastest mon, which is, well, I guess Raichu, but like not really considering, right?
It goes Mega Houndoom, Raichu, Milk Tank, and then Landorus. So it's pretty actually not that bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I was just like, when I was prepping for him, I thought his team was pretty slow. Like I played him week 1. We're playing this, we're recording this after week 1, so I won't spoil anything. But I thought like I was exploiting his speed tiers a little bit when I was playing him, because I was like, I'm not really worried about this Raichu, and I know his Milk Tank isn't gonna run max speed, so I was able to like run Adamant and Modest on a couple of my like mid 100 mons for the Landers.
It doesn't look too awful. It's not the worst thing in the world, but Tom always runs like a lot of decently slow Pokemon. It's actually a little bit better this season, with the slowest being the Bronzong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something about this team. I wish he just had like. It's weird saying like. I think he just needs a little more like wall offense or like something, you know.
Like Landorus and Mega Houndoom are pretty darn offensive.
Yeah. But like even like I just wish he had like a little like more like hardcore offense, like all the way offense, you know?
Yeah, I think he could like maybe something like the Pissimian could be something faster. Like that's about it. Pissimian, like Gudra's his own thing. Gudra's his own monster.
Yeah.
But I could see where that's coming from. I think maybe like he doesn't really have much in the like he doesn't have fast physical offense really. That's kind of something. He has Landorus, which is like it can set up and be like a scary physical threat, but he doesn't have like something innately fast and that does physical damage, like something that can
like a really big physical wall breaker. Well, I guess
not even like a physical wall breaker, just like a physical like something that doesn't need setup and that can also like just run through teams. Like Terrakion, for instance, is like something I would think of. Like you could just run Scarf and like run through run through teams. Landorus, you can run Scarf too, but you obviously want to be running basically Z-move every week if possible, because that set's really really scary. Like you know what I mean though? That kind of like he doesn't really have like
something that you like slap a Scarf on and then you're just like clicking buttons, you know, coming in and just revenging hard, you know.
Yeah, his physical presence is Landorus and Pissimian.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, Pissimian is actually pretty cool, man. I was llooking about drafting it, not in this league, but in a different league. And I took a pretty good hard look at it. It looks pretty cool, but...
It's basically like Primeape. It's like a bulkier Primeape that's a bit slower.
Yeah.
As far as Pissimian goes, right?
You're pretty much scarfing it up every time.
Yeah. Yeah, its 80 speed is respectable for like wall breaking sets. It has what, like 110 base attack, 120.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It could be conceivable as a wall breaker.
Yeah, and then I just feel like he has a lot of like switchblades, like switch like offense defense mons, kind of like Decidueye, Grample, Landorus, Gudra, and I just wish he like swapped one of those out for like a little more offense.
I guess.
But
yeah.
I think this team is okay to a degree.
This team's okay. I think I've keyed in on what I don't like about this draft, and that's like, as I said, no discernible physical presence other than Landorus. Like Landorus is a very key physical presence, but 91 speed is like telling to what it can do. Obviously, you can run like Rock Polish every week and like completely destroy things, but like when it's just Landorus, basically.
Yeah,
it's a little bit. You're lacking a little bit of diversity.
Yeah, cool draft though. I definitely prepping for it was not fun. Prepping for Landorus is not fun. I'm like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, prepping for Landorus in general is not fun.
I'm like, I'm gonna get hit by his Z-move. Watch. Spoilers, I did. But let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to our defending champ, Toulon, coach of the FC Viper 04.
Yeah.
He has...
Yeah, L5 did win this season.
Yeah, no 4P for him. We got the German madman himself. We got... he's drafted a pretty cool team of Mega Blastoids, Togekiss, Kyurem, Rhyperior, Golurk, Celesteela, Emboar, Rotom Wash, Sceptile, Espeon, and Sawsbuck. Now,
has a couple redundancies here. Like,
Yeah.
Rhyperior and Golurk kind of fill similar roles.
Yeah.
Sawsbuck is interesting. I guess Sceptile would probably be brought every single time instead of Sawsbuck.
Yeah. I feel like with Golurk, he was like, I kind of want a Ghost type. And that was like what he wanted, you know? Like that was what that he could get. And
yeah, that's fine. I just don't see him bringing like Rhyperior or Golurk. He has a draft where he like pigeonholes himself into bringing one or the other, which kind of makes it easier to prep for.
Yeah.
You know, if you catch kind of like my understanding of it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're like, okay, he needs to bring Rhyperior, he's not going to bring Golurk. So we get here. And that kind of like,
or like you can kind of prep for Golurk and Rhyperior in similar ways.
Yeah, like hit really hard with water type move or grass move.
Yeah,
But I mean, even grass move and then hit Rotom Wash, you know. But then you got to worry about.
It's interesting to note that outside of Sceptile, he kind of has a similar problem with Tom. He doesn't have like fast physical threats outside of like Sceptile is a fast physical threat, but like that's it.
Like his fast mons are Sceptile and Espeon, and like
his physical mons are Emboar, Golurk, and Rhyperior, and like Celesteela.
Yeah. I mean,
they're like all really slow speed tier wise offensively.
Yeah, I mean, Mega Blastoids. What is Mega Blastoids at? Is it?
He's like 78, 80. Like
78. Yeah, I felt like it was like a little below 80, but
yeah, 78.
78. Yeah, that makes sense. But I don't. Yeah, the little bit of redundancies. Even Mega Blastoids, Rotom Wash. I mean, Rotom Wash is obviously different. Rotom Wash is kind of its like own Pokemon.
Yeah, Mega Blastoise is like his own beast.
Yeah.
And like Rotom Wash, it's fine. I like the Pokemon. It's just kind of one-dimensional. I guess you can run like 3-dimensionals. You can run some kind of trick set. You can run bulky one defense, bulky the other set defense, and that's about it.
Yeah,
as far as Rotom's concerned.
Yeah, Choice Specs is not bad set though. Like even if you wanted to run like offensive Choice Specs with like Hydro and Thunderbolt.
Oh yeah, like you can run offensive.
Yeah,
but
it's not obviously it's not
like,
as good.
It's still going to be running like the same subset of moves.
Yeah, like
Hydro. Rotom, it doesn't have the best amazing move pool as far as like just Rotom doesn't have a huge move pool in general.
It's gonna be running Hydro, like a Volt Switch, maybe like Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, maybe a Thunderbolt.
Yeah, like Will-O-Wisp, Hydro Pump, the Volt Switch. It's like 3 of your moves basically every week. Fourth one's either gonna be Pain Split, Thunderbolt, or like coverage move.
Yeah, or like
Thunderwave or something like that.
Something random. But this team's kind of cool, but like the speed, I feel like it's gonna be a problem for him a little bit.
Speed tiers. Let's just talk about that really quickly. It's Sceptile at 120, Espeon at 110. Then it's 95. Then it's 86 with Rotom, then 80. So after 95, it kind of gets a little bit better.
Yeah,
it's interesting. The holes aren't that big. I think the biggest one is 15 between Espeon and the 95 at Kyurem and Sawsbuck. His setup options, he has a few setup options, so that's fine.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of
Dragon
Kyurem.
Steel there, Fire, Water, Grass there. He has the checklist stuff. I think same with Tom, is gonna be hard pressed to find like plug and play physical offense. All his physical offense aside from Sceptile is like slow.
Yeah, they I wish he had gotten Hippowdon with Celesteela.
He had what?
I wish he gotten like a better ground type, like a Hippowdon or like.
Yeah, it's 2 ground types there.
I know, but I wish he gotten like one of them better.
I think Golurk's fine. It's not really a part of the wall combo, but it's decent. It's not like the Hippowdon Celesteela combination that everyone's drafting.
Oh, it's so good. I have it in one league. It's so good. Or I had it. The season's over, but it was Celesteela Hippowdon is like no joke. And then, but even like
Z moves are Kyurem, Celesteela, and Sawsbuck. Celesteela opening up his offensive prowess with the Supersonic Sky Strikes and that's basically what it runs. If it runs any offensive move.
Yeah, or even what's the corkscrew crash? Could be an option.
I mean, Celesteela has a huge damage heavy slam regardless of Z move. If it's going to be running a Z move, it's most likely going to be Supersonic Skystrike.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Or Tectonic.
Or Tectonic could be a thing as well, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, it's usually never going to be corkscrew crash because
heavy slam
already does a shit ton of damage, right?
It max damage. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, right. It's like max damage versus like 90% of the game.
Yeah, except for like Snorlax.
Like the only mons that doesn't get max damage, it gets like 100 damage, and that's like against like Steelix maybe.
Steelix and Snorlax, right?
Yeah, like Snorlax and Steelix and stuff like that's.
Yeah.
Because Celesteela is about like 2 tons, and like those are like 1 ton, so it might not be like as much damage. Something like that.
Yeah. But pretty cool team. Pretty cool team. He might. I don't know. Just looking at like, I just feel like Sceptile and Espeon from a speed standpoint is going to hold him back just a little bit. But Toulon's pretty. He's probably one of the more innovative players in the league.
Yeah, he's always fun to watch. He usually brings cool sets. It'll be nice to see what he does with this team.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what he does with Celesteela. I was actually happy when he got it. I was like, ooh. I want to see like what kind of crates.
He might not be doing like sub-seed every week, like money.
Hey, I can't hate. I'm in that.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, but let's move on. Let's move on to the West Virginia Wingles, coached by Fancy. He's got Thundurus Incarnate, Slowbro, Bisharp, Ninetales, Regular, Lurantis, Mega Gallade, Nidoking, Clefable, Mismagius, Drampa, and Armaldo. So, Jade, how do you feel about this team?
His hazard removal options are Lurantis and Armaldo.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
And that's fine.
His offense very scary though.
His offense is scary. Thundurus, Mega Gallade. Thundurus, Mega Gallade are your 2 big ones. Nidoking, of course, is very offensive. It usually gets it's so offensive that you could usually just get rocks up on it, rocks or toxic spikes up with it basically every game because how many Pokemon it scares out usually.
Yeah.
Just by being a Nidoking.
Yeah, then he's got a little poor man's Metasharp with Bisharp Gallade combo.
That's
from a
interesting.
Early Gen 6 meta. Bisharp is kind of like a weird Pokemon. Like,
I hate Bisharp. I think Bisharp's a stupid Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like one Sucker Punch mind game is like when you have a 70 base speed Dark type. Like you have Absol, you have Honchkrow, you have Bisharp. Those are the top 3 I'd name. Sucker Punch mind games are not fun. And 90% of your games will be Sucker Punch mind games, and if they run Colbert, you just lose anyway. So
yeah,
fun.
It's not the best mon in the world, but it is. I actually had Mega Gallade and Bisharp in this other league I was in.
I think Bisharp's fine, but not for the use it had in Gen 6. Like, it's not going to be like setting up on a lot of things. It's more likely going to be like some steel utility kind of thing where it's like you'll get rocks up, you might Thunderwave some things, you might just get some decent amount of damage off, but it's not like this. Yeah.
Or you like punish like one of these bulky, or you punish one of these like bulky psychics, like a Cresselia or a Musharna, or like a Uxie, or one of the. Like,
but then again, they could just run Colbert, Hidden Power Fighting, and like kill you. But
yeah. But you know, those are the options. But that's why you knock it off before with Gallade, and then hit him hard with the.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. But Clefable, I'm a big fan of Clefable.
Yeah, Clefable is a mean man.
Yeah, he might.
Clefable, Slowbro.
He might have to run.
Pokemon you can set up.
He might have to run unaware a little more if he wants wish passing, obviously. No one else on his team could wish pass around.
Yeah.
Which kind of limits a little bit.
Work as a wish passer.
Yeah, Drampa, I'm kind of interested. Like, I don't really know even what Drampa does. I know it has that weird ability like Berserker, right?
Basically, it's Roost. It's like a bulky Roost setter, a Roost setup on. Either he'll set up with Berserk, the ability, or Calm Mind with Roost. That's usually what it does. He has normal type coverage, so he has like Ice Beam, he has Fire Blast, he has Hyper Voice, he has Dragon Pulse, he has Surf, I'm pretty sure. He has that wide gambit of coverage moves that normal type gets.
And then its other ability, Sap Sipper, right?
Yeah, he hits Berserk, Sap Sipper, and Cloud9.
Those are pretty good abilities.
Yep.
Yeah, Cloud9 to stop a weather team. I don't think anybody drafted weather, but someone could always make adjustments.
Z-Mons are Thunderous, Incarnate, Bisharp, and Armaldo. Sure. Thunderous will probably be Z move every week. Armaldo probably will never come. If it comes, it's gonna kill one thing and never get the rapid spin off.
Yeah.
Probably.
I wish Armaldo got spikes. Because right now his spikes that are the only ones who gets like toxic spikes is Nido King.
Yeah, Nido King gets toxic spikes and stealth rocks. He has stealth rocks on Armaldo.
And Clefable.
Yeah, Clefable gets stealth rocks as well. Bisharp gets stealth rocks.
My thinking was if he could get like a good spiker, and then force the team to like defog, and then try to make that switch into Bisharp and get a +1.
I think it's +2, right?
Oh, +2. Yeah, you're right.
I don't remember how Defiant works.
Yeah, it's +2. But like that could be an option if he's playing someone who only has a defogger.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this team is gonna win games off its offensive presence basically alone.
Yeah.
If anything, he could play offensive with Nido King, Mega Glade, and Thunderous Incarnate.
Yeah.
And just kind of swap in the other mons to pivot.
The speed's like pretty good. Like his best offensive mons, like we were talking about the other drafts, that like their best offensive mons aren't their fastest ones, but like Fancy's are. Like Thunderous Incarnate and Mega Gallade are his two best mons on this team.
Yeah, and Nido King's not too shabby either. 85 is fine.
Yeah,
it's
85 is respectable,
like,
especially with that bulk. And then from there, Ninetales.
Lurantis is interesting. It's probably not what I'd like to call my best defogger on my team or my best hazard removal on my team. Because it is...
Being a pure grass type kind of hurts.
Ninetales is interesting. He doesn't really benefit from the sun other than just having a Ninetales with insta specs on his fire moves.
Yeah, I wish he got like I don't even know who like a mon who could like really solar beam with sun.
I don't know. I don't see sun gimmicks working unless you have like a Venusaur or something.
But even if he got Venusaur, don't you think like Venusaur instead of what, Drampa? Are they the same tier?
Maybe. They both sound like tier 4 mons.
Yeah. I mean,
sure, why not?
That could work. That could work for him. Maybe get like a mid-game sweep or something.
Yeah, he doesn't have a grass type.
Well, Lurantis is a grass type.
Oh yeah, Lurantis. Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Does Lurantis have Chlorophyll? I don't think it does. It has Leaf Guard and Contrary, I think, right?
Yeah, Contrary would probably be better anyway in like the long term. But does Lurantis actually might get Solar Beam? Think about it.
Lurantis gets Solar Beam and
do like a Leaf Storm Solar Beam combo with Contrary?
I mean, if you have Contrary Leaf Storm, you don't need Solar Beam.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, I was just thinking of just like things. Just like, but okay, team.
If it wins games, it's off its offensive pressure alone. I don't see it winning too many long games unless you get like a cheeky Clefable setup or like a Drampa setup. But like,
yeah, Calm Mind Clefable. It has won games in the JBA.
Yeah, sure.
But next, let's go to our favorite Lolly himself. Dougal's coach of the New York Pokemon Rangers, and he has a team of Tapu Fini, Crocodile, Delmise, Licky Licky, Kling Clang, Victini, Mega Heracross, Aerodactyl, Dragalge, Electrode, and Meowstic. And Meowstic is both female and male.
Yep.
So I actually like this team. I don't know if Dougie likes this team, but I like this team.
Yeah, it's full of it has interesting dynamics. It has very strong wall breakers and Mega Heracross. Has fast threats like Aerodactyl, and that's it.
Well,
like Electrode is fast, but he's not a threat.
Yeah, I mean Victini is big wall
breaker.
breaker.
The Electrode, Aerodactyl, and Crocodile. Victini is just good mon in general. I don't know if Dougie knows how to use it properly, but
I love Victini. Victini is like one of my favorite mons, and I actually like Tapu Fini's been kind of getting a bad rep, and I somewhat agree with it, but like just in general throughout like draft leagues.
I think if you're, I think it comes down to the player as far as Victini and Tapu Fini go. They require a little bit of a learning curve, like a little bit.
Yeah, Tapu Fini. I like the Tapu Fini Licky combo together. My thing with Tapu Fini.
Sure.
My thing with Tapu Fini is like, you kind of want it with like mons who just don't want to get status, like ever. I mean, no mon wants to get status, but like Tapu Fini with like a nice setup mon, so like you can't get like parried or burned or something like that.
I like Tapu Fini and Victini because Victini leaves itself vulnerable a lot, and Tapu Fini can switch into a lot of moves. That's kind of a cool combination. Delmise kind of fits in that core too, where it's like you can switch in, you have mons to switch into.
Yeah. Then speed, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay. I mean, Aerodactyl, like Electrode's kind of trash.
Aerodactyl is a threat.
Z Aerodactyl is really
fast.
Good. And then who's the Z-Mon?
Heracross. His Z-Mons are
Crocodile?
Electrode, Aerodactyl, and Crocodile.
Okay. Z Crocodile's pretty good too.
Yep.
Z Crocodile gets like a lot of random moves.
You can get its Moxie boost off a really powerful hit.
Yeah, like
it has decent enough coverage where it can just do stuff.
Yeah, it gets Aqua Tail, and then like random moves like Iron Head. Well, I guess Iron Head's not that random. Iron Tail, yeah. And then obviously Dark Ground Step, and then Edgequake. So definitely a lot of options there.
Kind of unfortunate that Kling Klang happens to be a steal. I think Kling Klang has a niche, but that's about it. Has a niche. It's not that great because its coverage moves are steel, normal, and electric.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
And then its normal type move is like return. It's like
yeah.
But Kling Klang, I'm actually.
It has volt. It's a steel with volt switch that has value. It can, if we know anything from Fortress, being able to switch out of a wall makes you a decent enough pivot.
It's pretty fast too. It's like 95, right?
But yeah, base 90 speed.
90.
It has a lot of bulk to it.
And Gear Grind.
I don't see it setting up too often, but
Gear Grind can at least break a sub.
Decent enough pivot.
Gear Grind can break a sub and or break a stash, right?
Pardon?
Gear Grind?
Yeah.
Can break
Gear
stashes?
Grind is a 2-hit move. It has a like 75 accuracy, if I remember something. It has non-perfect accuracy, but it's 250 damage. Steel moves, steel hits, something like that.
Yeah, I think this is the first time Kling Klang's been drafted, right?
Yeah, I think it has potential. It at the very least adds just a pivot with volt switch and like decent enough stats as a steel type. That's about it.
Yeah, I wish he had slow turn, honestly, on this team. Now I'm looking at it.
Yeah, as I said, like Kling Klang can serve as slow turn because you could just invest in bulk and volt switch into Mega Heracross and Victini.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that much momentum in general. He has just Electrode and Victini and Kling Klang, right?
Yeah, I think doesn't Electrode also learn Memento? I think it does.
No, does it? I don't think so.
If he had a Memento mon?
I don't think Electrode gets Memento.
I feel like I saw that on a random battle once.
He has Aftermath, but I don't know if he has Memento.
Maybe I'm thinking of that. If he had like a Memento mon, I feel like that would be like super nice for like a Mega Heracross.
Yeah, he does not get Memento.
Oh, okay. I just wish he had like really slow turn, like even like Musharna Baton Pass turn, that kind of slow turn, you know?
I think Kling Klang's the closest thing he's gonna get, to be honest, because it's bulky enough to take a hit and then volt switch out.
Yeah, Licky.
Good, and if you get that tempo into Victini and Heracross, or Dragalge does a lot of damage, can live a choice set of hits.
Yeah, it can live like a special set.
Is fun at the very least. You can get a really shitty psychic type, or you can get Prankster.
Yeah, it's got like 90 base special attack, I think, something like that.
Yeah, it's not very strong.
It's fast though. It's I want to say it's, what is it, like 109?
It's 104.
104.
It has the epic the Delphox speed tier 104.
Dang, Gen 7.
83 special attack.
83. I thought it was,
either ranked or competitive.
Dang. Yeah, that, I mean, if he brings that, I mean, it basically has to be like a dual screen set, right? Or like a Thunderwave set.
Yeah, basically. I could see dual screens into Mega Heracross or something. That might be things. Dual screens into Crook is a thing too.
Yeah.
He has wall breakers. He has a lot of damage. He has potential just threats with the Aerodactyl Victini. I think it's a decently well-rounded team. It doesn't have everything, but it has a lot of things going for it.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good mid-game offense and a lot of good late-game offense too. I wish he had like, I guess like more of like a, almost like a, I want to say like a Dragon Dance sweeper, but like something like that, like a fast mon that could like set up and sweep. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his setup options are a little limited. He has Swords Dance on Mega Heracross, he has Kling Clang, and he has,
I guess, Home Claw's Aerodactyl?
Crocodile with Bulk Up.
Yeah.
And Elmise with Swords Dance, and like Tapu Fini with Calm Mind. He doesn't have like, he has like bulky setup, he doesn't have like Dragonite, like one turn sweep your team kind of thing.
Yeah, it would have been nice for this team because he does have a lot of like wall breakers, you know? He has a lot of big offense. But not a lot of like late-ish offense. Like, things are weakened. I'm gonna kill everything on this team by clicking Dragon Dance and win.
Yeah, he doesn't have like one turn kind of set up and win kind of things. That Kling Clang would be the closest, or Flame Charge Victini would be second closest.
Yeah. That'd be cool to see.
Or like Trick Room Victini, I guess, would be that kind of thing too. But
Trick Room Victini could work for this team.
Yeah.
With Mega Heracross.
Dougie knows how to use Victini. I think it has a lot of potential.
I played a game with him where I had Trick Room Victini, so he should know this set.
Yeah, I think Victini is as good as you know how to use it. At bare minimum, it just spams V-Create, and like that's fine. But a lot of players know how to play around kind of basic standard Victini.
Yeah. Even
though it is just a very scary mon.
Yeah.
I think it really comes with the cool sets you can do with Victini, like
Sub Willow, stuff like that.
Yeah, there's cooler things you can do with Victini.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's move on to our next player. We have Coach Money Guy and coach of the Washington Wishcash, and he has a team of Mimikyu, Azelf, Hitmontop, Garbodor, Shuckle, Zygarde, 50%, Mega Manectric, Suicune, Trevenant, Pyroar, and Pawniard.
You see, Bishop is a bishop, and Pawniard's a pawn.
Ah, that chess. I'm just out here playing checkers, dude.
Fine. He has Mimikyu. He has a bunch of cool setup options. He has Sticky Web and Shuckle. He has Stealth Rock and Shuckle, Azelf, Spikes in Garbodor, Toxic Spikes in Garbodor, Stealth Rocks in Pawniard, Shuckle, and Azelf, I think.
Yeah.
He has a lot of setup options with Mimikyu, Zygarde, Mega Man gets Howl. He has bulky setup in Suicune with Calm Mind, obviously.
And then
Trevenant
just annoying.
Has something.
Trevenant just has that Harvest Leech Seed. Trevenant does. It's just like Harvest, like Leech Seed, like and then Berry.
It's an annoying Pokemon.
It's so annoying if you can't if you don't have like Fire or Dark against it. It's terrible. It's so annoying to play. Pyroar is kind of cool. Doesn't Pyroar well, I guess Pyroar has the
setup. Pyroar is work up, so
yeah, it has the unnecessary Moxie boost.
Yeah, the Moxie Pyroar. That's gonna be what takes up ages.
Yeah.
Mimikyu obviously is like renowned for being a very scary setup on.
Yeah, and then Zygarde obviously
because it does get that free substitute.
Zygarde is the Rest Talk Coil 1,000 Arrows.
Yeah, Zygarde has like 7 billion ways to set up on any team, and it can be a win con. It can be everything you want it to be because it's Zygarde. 1,000 Arrows. The ability to run Mono Stab in 1,000 Arrows.
Oh, it's so good.
Huge. runs so many moves with 1,000 arrows.
Surprisingly, I actually had a hard time using Zygarde, but I like it as Mon.
His Z-movers are Mimikyu, Garbodor, and Pyroar.
Yeah.
Interesting choices.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, Mimikyu is the top threat.
Mimikyu makes sense because it's his premier setup threat. Garbodor, I guess it gives you options to rock polish Garbodor and like kill something with the Z move.
Doesn't Garbodor get like a bunch of like weird moves too, right?
Doesn't Garbodor get what?
It gets like Seed Bomb, like Drain Punch.
Yeah, it gets some
shot.
Weird coverage.
Yeah, but
Seed Bomb, Drain Punch. I don't know if it gets anything really cool.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it gets obviously all that setup.
I think it's Edgequake, no?
It might get Stone Edge. I don't think it gets Earthquake.
Yeah. But Pyroar is a decent Zmon choice for his lower tier Zmon because
I think that's fine. It's a fast enough Mon. It can just get more power with just spamming like Hyper Voice or a Fire move or whatever the Z variant of that is. Yeah, it learns Dark Pulse. It learns Dark Pulse.
Yeah, Dark Pulse.
Why does Garbodor have Thunderbolt? It's weird.
That is weird.
Whatever.
Yeah. But this team, I mean, I like it, but something about it, like, I don't know. Maybe it's like little some of the offense is a little frail, like Pyroar, Azelf.
Pyroar, Manectric. I think they're.
Azelf's really frail.
Yeah, Pyroar, Azelf, and
Mega
but then you have Zygarde, which is like the bulkiest like offense you could ever get.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean his bulk is pretty good. His bulk is like very active bulk.
He has a lot of bulks. He doesn't really have walls. He has like pivot bulk. That's might be a flaw.
He doesn't have
he doesn't have any walls really. He just has a lot of bulky mons. He has Suicune, and he has like Suicune's a wall technically, but a wall that has to use rest to recover itself.
Yeah, he's not like there's no like one mon that's gonna just sit in front of a team, like in a Powdon or like a Melodic or.
Yeah, he doesn't have walls. He just has a lot of bulk. He has a lot of frail offense, and he has a lot of bulk.
Yeah.
But then he has like hazards. He has
spin.
Yeah, he has hazards out the wazoo. He has he just has a lot of annoying bulk and a lot of frail offense, and then he has Zygarde to cap it all off.
Yeah, I'm looking at his team and I'm like, his like more bulkier mons are like the annoying bulky mons. Like Hitmontop can be really annoying. Shuckle can just be annoying because of its like high defense stats. And then like
I've never seen Shuckle used really at all. If anything, it's like a gimmick that you bring it once for setting up Sticky Web, and that's it.
It basically forces your opponent
to
think
a Sticky Web team per se. It really, I don't know.
Yeah, I think he just got it to just get it. It felt like that kind of pick. It was his 8th pick in his draft.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I don't know. Looking at it more, I don't like it as much, but I don't like that he doesn't have like any straight up walls. He has like Suicune, which obviously is very bulky, but it's not like Miltank or like Milotic, as you said, where or like Slowbro or something where it's like
just a mon that gets recover, or like
you have that. Yeah, when you have instant recovery, you have leverage,
and you have a move slot.
Yeah,
but he's gonna win a lot of games because he's good, and the mons on his team are good. But I feel like if he gets a bad matchup,
they're good together per se.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. His team is a little awkward. I don't know if he got snapped here and there. I think
it's just a collection of good mons rather than a cohesive team per se.
Yeah, that makes sense. I agree with that. But it will be interesting. It will be interesting to see Mega Manectric. I feel like it's been drafted before. Yeah, it's been drafted before. But sometimes Mega Manectric just goes undrafted a lot, and it's sad.
Yeah, it's perfectly serviceable. I think that's partially in service to what the guaranteed mega format, where the guaranteed megas format, where you like, I just get Mega Diancie and be fine with it, or like something like that, where it's like there's so many like better guaranteed megas you can pick.
Yeah.
Than a Manectric, which is arguably just a good electric type. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's like an above-average electric type. It's like a better Raikou. And this is a different thing than Raikou. It's like Raikou in the sense that like it's just a good electric type. Raikou obviously has like Subcom Mind as its niche.
Well, Manectric has like Intimidate and just overwhelming speed.
Yeah.
So Intimidate is cool, and Overheat obviously, and Overheat Flamethrower combo, pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I mean,
it has fire coverage innately, so it doesn't need to waste that coverage spot on the hidden power. It's going to be running the same moveset more or less most of the time.
Yeah, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Flamethrower, Overheat, and then like Hidden Power Ice.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting. Like maybe he'll run Thunder Wave, maybe.
Or Signal Beam.
So there's some niche things you can do. Not as many cool niche things as normal Manectric, where you have access to Switcheroo.
Yeah. And then Volt Absorb with regular Manectric.
But yeah, I think this team is kind of awkward. We'll have to see how Money uses it. Do you want to just move on to the next team?
Yeah, let's move on to our runner-up from last season, Coach King L5, coach of the Oakland Rosa Raiders. Rosa Raiders, my bad. He has Volcarona, Ferrothorn, Donphan, Archeops, Zangoose, Megalopony, Jellicent, Gardevoir, Weezing, Noivern, and Luxray. And then I'm gonna just straight up say it. I think this is the best draft in.
Yep, I agree. Wholeheartedly, I agree. He has scary setup. He has plug-and-play offense. I'm excited to see him use Megalopony. I'm normally unimpressed with Megalopony because everybody who uses it is usually bad with it, and like fake outs on walls and shit with like obvious Rocky helmet switch-ins are plenty. They just blindly go for fake out and like ship their Megalopony. L5's smart enough. We know he's smart enough to use Megalopony in the ideal way. It'll be interesting to see what he does with it.
Yeah, and Lopunny, like, I mean, I'm personally not a fan. Like, I wouldn't draft it, but I understand why it's good. And it can run a lot of cool things, like even like sub encore on a wall.
Yeah, it has access to like normal Lopunny's cheesy as hell moveset, which is like Lopunny has stupid things. Like Lopunny has Cosmic Power, Baton Pass, and bullshit. He has like Encore, Baton Pass, like stupid stuff, like stupid gimmicky stuff that's only reserved for the stupidest of normal types. Yeah. And then you add it to the fact that it's also like this like insane dual coverage sweeper thing. It's an anomaly.
Yeah, it's a very good late game sweeper, and it doesn't require setup obviously because
it doesn't require setup. And then he also has like a lot of plug and play offense as well with the Zangoose, the Archeops. Those will break shit.
Yeah,
very very easily.
Archeops
Gardevoir can be used as a wall. Jellicent has plug and play recovery. It's a very good pivot.
Yeah, Weezing, good wall. Noivern, excellent mon to scout Scarfs. So
yeah,
I just like the geometry of this team. Good speed tiers, pretty good speed all around.
He has great speed. He has 135, 123, 110, 100. Those are fine, and then it goes down to 90, then 80, then 70. Like no huge gaps. It's perfect around the spectrum. I love Ferrothorn as a mon. L5 has shown me how good Ferrothorn and Ferocid can be.
Yeah, no, he's really good. He's really good with those and Volcarona. So those are probably his two best mons, honestly, that he uses.
He's known for he's mainly known for three mons. That's Latios, Volcarona, and Ferrothorn.
Yeah, and he's good with all three.
And he has two of them here. So
yeah, so. He was motivated after losing the finals to get the best team in the draft.
Yeah. It's the one thing I miss about not recording videos anymore for JBA is I could have recorded too long beating L5. That would have been cool.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I think overall he's had better teams, but I think just from like the season start and just like if anybody else had this team, they would do well with the team, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a good team. Like normally L5 drafts teams that L5 would be good with this, but maybe in someone else's hands it could be a little janky.
Yeah, but I think this is just a good team. Like if someone else drafted it, I would say the same thing. Like best.
It has a lot of utility, has a lot of offense, has a lot of wall breaking, has a lot of cool stuff. Has all the hazards you need. It has a couple ways of hazard removal, I think.
And good momentum.
Donphan, a couple defogs. That's he could stand to use like maybe some. He could stand to use like maybe one offensive defogger somewhere along the lines, but I don't think he cares. He just wants to go offense a lot of the time.
And then really good momentum across the board with Gardevoir and Weezing Memento, Noivern, Luxray with U-turn Volt Switch, Megalopony with Baton Pass, Archeops with U-turn. That's 6 Mons out of 11 that can get
lots
into...
of momentum, lots of power. He ticks a lot of boxes. Very offensive. He has a lot of different offensive options, which is great. Lots of diverse offensive options. Volcarona is a very powerful special threat. Same with the Noivern. Physical threats: Zangoose, Megalopony, of course. Archeops is mixed, more or less.
Yeah. And then Luxray is mixed, right? Or more physical? Yeah, I guess more physical.
He's more physical. He can run special moves. His special offense isn't like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Luxray is just kind of weird, to be honest.
It does get intimidated, though.
I don't see it being too successful, just because like Luxray is weird. It has guts. It has intimidate. It has a lot of it has 120, 95 offenses. It doesn't have bad special offense, to say the least.
And then it gets elemental fangs, which is good.
Yep.
So Fire Fang, Ice Fang, Crunch.
And his team movers are Volcarona and Archeops and Luxray. Volcarona and Archeops are straightforward. Archeops is an Aerodactyl with like better offenses, provided he's above 50% health.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Archeops gets probably one of the cooler moves.
Yeah, Z Head Smash, ow.
Supersonic Psychic, Side Strike.
Or Sky Attack, right? Like Z Sky Attack for the Supersonic Sky Strike.
Or, what is
Owl coming from high offenses.
What is Acrobatics? The Z move doesn't leave.
No. Z Acrobatics is like maybe a 120 power move, something like that.
Okay.
Nothing too special.
And that's
Z Sky Attack is like 200, probably easy.
Yeah, and it's not like the item burns, right? The item doesn't burn after you use it, right? For
Yeah. It was theory crafted with Talonflame, but the item doesn't go away.
So you can't run like Acrobatics. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. But yeah, just good job, L5, if you're watching.
Great draft.
So next we have Coach Mix, coach of the FC Byron Mudkips. He has a team of Toxapex, Gliscor, Mega Ampharos, Smeargle, Primeape, Weavile, Scizor, Marowak Alolan, Cloyster, Cloyster, Audino, and Pharaoh. So...
Fearow. Audino. Let's go.
Audino?
This team's mean. I think Mix, coming from probably the worst draft I've ever seen from Mix, this team shows a lot more promise.
Definitely. Yeah, he's not playing around.
Speed's a little drank because he has Spearow. He has Weavile and Fearow as his top two fastest Mons.
Then it drops to Primeape, right?
Spearow. Yeah, Primeape to Fearow is like 5 base speed. It goes 125 to 100 to 95. Okay. So if you have him on faster than 100, usually it's going to be offensive. It's going to be like Modest or Adamant, because usually they don't outspeed Sphere. Like 115s and higher will most likely, unless they can also outspeed Weavile, will most likely be Adamant. Even probably 110s or higher will probably be Adamant.
And then also, also Primeape and Pharaoh are, like, let's be real, like, they're not coming to every game. Like, both of them, you know?
Yeah. They're very limited in what they do. His Z-Mons are going to be Primeape, Weavile, and Cloyster. I'm very displeased that Primeape was chosen instead of Fearow. I think Fearow has potential to be a decent Z-mover.
Yeah, I would have picked Fearow.
Move to, it has, like, it has Drill Run, so you could get, like, Earthquake power moves that are, like, that's what you'd want on a flying day.
Yeah.
Like, Drill Run, that would be cool. I think Fearow would have been a very cool Z-Mon, but he chose Primeape. I'm saddened by that, but whatever.
And then he has Scizor. Scizor is pretty cool, Mon. And then Marowak, Alolan is pretty sweet. They're both like kind of slowish offense, but they hit like a truck, especially if you give Scizor a
And then he also has like Super Cancer Walls and Toxapex Gliscor.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty good. I mean, real good synergy right there. I mean, he does have to worry about like an electric type with HP Ice, but.
And then couple that with Audino and shit.
Oh yeah, Autono is really good. That was definitely a snipe. I was looking for Autono on my team. Not gonna lie. But yeah, Toxapex.
And then he has like Mega Ampharos too.
Yeah, he's had Mega Ampharos in SSL and has played well with it. So I'm excited for him.
I want to see what he does with Smeargle. I think Smeargle is one of those if Smeargle is cool in the fact that if you know what you can do with it, because you have access to literally every move in the games except I think Dark Void isn't allowed anymore. That's about it.
Roar of Time.
Yeah, I think you can use Roar of Time.
Oh really? That's legal?
Really wanted to.
Nick, you gotta run with Roar of Time. But yeah, Smeargle is one of those mons that sometimes people just get pigeonholed into running webs, but it could do so much more.
I think a smarter player can use Smeargle to great effect.
Yeah,
there's a lot of really weird moves that Smeargle can run. I've seen there's this one guy I watched just starting his draft league. He got Smeargle. He runs cool shit. He runs he ran defog in prison sticky webs because he noticed his opponent only had defoggers.
Yeah.
And if you ever imprisoned one of those defoggers, they couldn't spin his webs ever.
That works for the whole game?
Pardon? No, I mean while it's still in.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that worked for the whole game.
Yeah, it doesn't work for the whole game, of course. But
that'd be crazy.
In prison, defog is really cool tech. There's a lot of really weird moves you can run. We already know there's random niche utility moves. There's Memento. There's Destiny Bond. There's cool moves that are usually relegated to weird shit. But Smeargle has access to them, and I think they're really the really smart player can use Smeargle to great effect.
Yeah.
Even if it's just I can run V-Create even though I have a 20 offense mon. A V-Create even from a 20 offense mon does damage.
Yeah.
Because it's a V-Create. It's a quad weakness as we've seen from Crimson Seabed of JBA.
Yeah. I wish
it bopped to Scizor if I remember correctly, just because V-Create is a huge base damage move.
Yeah, and Scizor, that quad weakness.
Yep.
But I wish Cloyster and Scizor as hazard removal, little tough. You don't necessarily want to run.
Scizor's fairly reliable hazard removal. Gliscor can technically run hazard removal.
Yeah.
So can Fearow.
But you don't necessarily want to run hazard removal on Gliscor and Scizor. And even Cloyster to a lesser extent.
Yeah, obviously you don't really want to because you don't get poison heal if I remember correctly. If you
you gotta run Hypercutter.
Yep. I mean, it's just an option. You can run defog if you really need to.
Yeah, but I wish he had almost a dedicated hazard removal just so it's
Scizor. Scizor is pretty good at hazard removing.
Yeah. I mean, I just wish that wasn't bound to it. I wish he had him on that's almost this is bound to I'm cool with running defog on this every single week or rapid spin on this every single week. You know.
Scizor is pretty good at that. He can usually run 3 moves in defog, right? Roost, defog, bullet punch, X.
Yeah. And then if you run U-turn or bug bite, then you can't run SD, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
It's definitely a fair assessment. I just think you can run Scizor defog fairly reliably.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, I just wish he had the other option, you know?
Yeah, I guess. Weavile, very, very plug-and-play offense. It's kind of that mono I was saying, a lot of other teams would have liked, Weavile is plug-and-play physical offense. He's just going to be a threat every week because it's very fast. It does a decent amount of damage.
Yeah.
Dark, very hard to avoid using. Z moves, as I said, were Weavile, Primeape, and Cloyster. Cloyster, I've never seen Cloyster really drafted at all outside of Coop. Coop's used it decently well.
Yeah, Cloyster, I'm excited to see what he does with Cloyster. I mean, there's potential there with
There's a lot of mons that I want to see him use, Smeargle and Cloyster and Fearow and Autono. Obviously, we've seen Autono be used.
Yeah, Autono is a good mon.
Yeah, Autono, I like Autono.
Regenerator, one of the best
Regenerator
abilities.
plus Wall plus Wishes. If you learned anything from Alomomola, it's fun to have that combination of things.
Yeah, Regenerator, top tier ability. And then I mean, just pretty solid team in general. Pretty good speed all across the board.
Speed is okay, but considering a lot of his stuff is bulky, it's not that big a deal. The fact that he has some speed is fine. With Weavile, basically Weavile is his only really fast mon.
Yeah, that's gonna have to. It's one of his only pretty much late game sweepers. I guess Mega Ampharos is kind of like a click agility and win kind of mon, but he doesn't. I wish he had like a little bit like if this mon gets out of hand, like it's
Cloister can do that.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Yeah, I guess you're right. But yeah, that's pretty much that team. Pretty cool.
Yeah, do we have any?
It's like okay.
What's our next team?
I feel like a lot of the teams we're going over are just like okay.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. But next we have Leo, coach of the New Zealand Zorarks, and he has Buzzwall, Mandibuzz, Slowking, Lycanroc, both midday and midnight. Get ready for that Dusk Lycanroc and Ultra. Pharaoh Seed, Tapu Koko, Nidoqueen, Tornadus Incarnate, Porygon Z, Mega Camerupt, and Jade's favorite mon, Avalugg.
Yeah, so he has 10 Pokemon. He's not going to bring Avalugg ever. Avalugg is fucking garbage.
And it's a Z-mon.
Pardon my language, but Avalugg is not a Pokemon. I hate it so much. So Leo's team is interesting. He has like half of his team is less than like 30 speed. That's just a fact. He has Ferocity, Slowking, Camerupt, and Avalugg. Right? They're all like 30 or less.
And then the rest is like
above
90.
He has Z-Coco and Z-Tornadus as his real Z-Mons.
Yeah. Z-Tornadus, good option.
Speed is...
It's like
decent.
Coco, Tornadus Incarnate.
It's kind of weird.
Lycanroc.
Yeah, he has Coco that's fast. Tornadus and Lycanroc are about the same. And then it drops off to what?
Porygon
90?
Z?
Porygon... Yeah, that's kind of big.
Porygon Z is 95, no?
90.
I should know that. I had it last season. But
it goes from 111 to 90. That means every mon that's 110 or less will run Adamant.
Yeah,
basically.
That's going to be a problem.
110 mons, like 110 mons will run Adamant.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Basically, for the most part.
Yeah, but Mandibuzz, Slowking, Pharaoh Seed, kind of cool trio.
I think that's fine.
With Nidoqueen?
Frostseed is cool. I like Frostseed as a real nice budget pick. It tanks a lot of hits. It gets rocks, it gets spikes, it gets leech seed. It's annoying to kill. Even it can live some fire hits with the Eviolite.
Yep. And then
Nidoqueen, top tier draft mon. It does a lot of things. It's very bulky. It can live hits. It can do a lot of damage. It can do everything. It can set up toxic spikes, stealth rocks. Mega Camerupt, he doesn't really have the best. Mega Camerupt is just a decent mon. It's pretty cheap in the system, so
yeah,
you can get away with it. He does have some Trick Room options if he really wants to run it with the Slowking and Porygon Z.
Yeah, I mean, Trick Room would be really good for this.
I don't think that's his thing. I think he's just gonna run Mega Camerupt as like a wall breaker.
Yeah.
Same with Buzzwole. Buzzwole is a cool mon. He handles a lot of physical threats pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty good draft. It's just a little awkward in terms of speed, but
speed is really janky. Lycanroc is interesting. I've never seen it do anything.
Yeah, like it's so frail. And then
he has cool walls. He has cool wall breakers. He has like cool bulky. He has cool bulk. He has some I love Tornado. I love the genies, especially when they get Z moves. Tapu Koko is just fast electric damage, just a very fast pivot thing.
Yeah, and it gets
fast.
It gets so much coverage, and it can be physical as well.
Pardon?
Coco, it just gets so much.
Wild Charge is a thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, it gets so much coverage. Like, you can run physical Coco with, U-turn, Wild Charge, Brave Bird.
I wouldn't say so much coverage. He has, Dazzle Beam, Thunder Move, and Electric Move, and, Brave Bird.
And Grass Knot.
Sure.
So.
If that's amazing coverage, sure.
I mean, it's
Madness is cool on a mon that generally can't break walls.
Yeah. But I mean, like for an electric type, electric type, it has pretty halfway decent coverage. I mean, it's not like Helios, but like how many mons are like Helios, you know?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Overall, all right, team. Leo, I dare you to bring Avalugg and try to use the Avalugg for something.
And it's gonna do nothing, and it's gonna be awful. And
you're gonna be like, Jade, why did I draft it? You were right. But let's.
Well, yeah, it's gonna do nothing. He's gonna bring it the 11th week, maybe.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna bring it the 8th week, maybe, just because he's like locked in a playoff spot.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason he's bringing it ever.
Yeah.
So great, you drafted 10 mons instead of 11. Fantastic.
Well, I'm excited. Mega Camera Up is drafted as well, and he's got that.
It's a cool mon.
Those slow fire ice, big boys. But let's move along. Let's
You're next, right?
Yeah, let's go to my team. I've got Infernape, Tangrowth, Tentacruel, Piloswine, Kangaskhan, Mew, Mega Pidgeot, Haxorus, Heliolisk, Riombi, and Bastiodon. Oh shit, there's a B? I didn't even know. Wait, that's wild. I thought it was Riombi the whole time. I can't read. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I like my team a lot. I mean, I just think it's one of those teams that has like.
Yeah, I like the speed. I like you have plug and play offense. You have setup options in Haxorus. You have. I like Kangaskhan. I love Kangaskhan as a mon. It's just like I just think like it's a you can run Wish Pass on it because it is decently bulky.
Yeah, it's got good attack.
It has normal type coverage. It has decent utility moves with like size. It has coverage to not be like walled by not be like set up on by a bunch of mons.
Yeah, and it's got a nice ability in Scrappy for it,
yeah.
So it can hit Ghost type.
And I think it has Scrappy, Early Bird, and Inner Focus.
Yeah. Pretty
much Scrappy usually, unless you want to run Wish, which you can't run with Scrappy. You might be able to.
Oh really?
Scrappy.
I didn't know that. I haven't built with Kangaskhan yet, so I haven't like had to do the validate.
Yeah. I like Kangaskhan. I think it's even if you never run Wish Pass, or even if you never run Wish on it at all, it's a decent offensive normal type, like 90 speed, has decent offenses.
And pretty good bulk.
Scrappy with its fake out and like return and stuff. It has like the Mega Lock moveset, even though it's not nearly as fast.
Yeah, I think it's solid, mon. I mean, I like this team. I feel like it's one of those like.
Tangrowth and Infernape are premier. Tangrowth and Infernape Tentacruel is like a premier Fire Water Grass. Heliolisk is a really good electric.
Yeah.
Your Z moves are Ribombee, Heliolisk, and Infernape. I think Ribombee is cool. You're probably going to be running it specs a lot.
Yeah, it's going to have to run specs because it's so frail that it has to like need the power to at least take something out, you know, if it comes in.
Yeah, you could run Light Screen. I've seen it. I've seen Light Screen Ribombee more than once.
Yeah, it's got access to U-turn too, which is cool.
Cool, it can run Quiver Dance if it really needs to. It's not really forcing mons out to get the Quiver Dance up, but...
Yeah, unless it's like quad weak to Fairy or something along those lines. Like a Hydreigon. But, I don't know, I think it's... Yeah. I think my team...
Yeah, plug and play offense. I like your team. Infernape, Mega Pidgeot. It's just looks like a pretty solid team. Mew isn't hindered to anything, really. You don't really...
No.
You have a couple ways to remove hazards.
Yeah, with Tentacruel. And
you have Tentacruel. You have a couple. It's not. You might want one more, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Tentacruel and Mega Pidgeot, and you would be your hazard removal, but it doesn't really. You don't really need hazard removal.
Yeah, this. I mean, the one thing that I didn't know this like when I drafted it, and then I realized it after the draft, and it was kind of messed up on my part. And I will admit it. That I thought Kangaskhan actually got Heal Bell. So in the moment.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. I know it doesn't.
Does Ribombee get aromatherapy? I think it does.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even look for that. But that was like the only nitpick with my draft that I was like, I wish I had like an actual Heal Beller, you know. But.
Pretty sure Ribombee gets aromatherapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ribombee gets aromatherapy.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, cool. I did not mention that in my draft analysis, which you guys can see in about an hour when it goes up, or how long I decide to schedule it off of. But I think this team is.
I just think this is a solid draft. You have Momentum in U-turn, Infernape U-turn, Volt Switch Mew, Pidgeot U-turn, Ribombee U-turn, Heliolisk U-turn. Bastiodon's kind of odd. It doesn't really do anything.
I only wanted it. I actually only wanted it for Metal Burst.
Okay. So you might bring Metal Burst one week, and it might be cool. It doesn't really do much that Pilus one doesn't already do.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like, I was looking at the tier, and I was just kind of like, why not try Bastion and try to catch someone off guard with a Metal Burst? And it gets like taunt.
Sure.
It gets taunt too,
Fair enough.
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's 30 base speed.
Yeah, but like taunt and then force them into attacking me in Metal Burst. That's the idea.
Sure. I mean,
I'm stretching it.
fine.
I know, but I'm probably not gonna bring Bastion. And out of all the mons, that mon's probably not gonna come. But kind of a little bit of waste to pick. But
yeah.
I will.
I don't know. I kind of have like a beef with people who bring like obviously never gonna come mons in tier 6. Like I get tier 6 is like your meme tier. It's not that great, but you can pick like decent mons in tier 6.
Yeah, but my thing was like, I just
have a conceivable bring in certain matchups. Like Doogie last season brought Monferno, and that like has conceivable matchups where it's actually decent.
Yeah,
it's not like
I wanted a steel type, and there weren't
like
a lot of steel types left that like really thrilled me.
I don't know. I think there's better options, but oh well.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to figure it out.
But aside from the Bastiodon serving very little purpose over Pilus one, I think your draft is solid.
Yeah, I think it's very high basement, low ceiling a little bit. You know, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I could see that. It doesn't really have like cool plays. Like Mew is always like Mew is technically always like a high ceiling kind of mon where you could run really cool things with it. But other than that, a lot of it's kind of straightforward.
Yeah, a lot of user friendly mons on my team, which is fine with me. I'm cool with that. I'm user friendly. You know,
I just think it's a lot of solid mons. It ticks all your boxes. It has a Bastiodon too. Sure, why not?
Yeah, complete that Fairy Dragon Steel Core. And I bet you no one's ever had the Haxorus, Ribombee, Bastiodon.
Yeah, the amazing Fairy Dragon Steel Core of Haxorus, Ribombee, Bastiodon.
Yeah, I bet I'm gonna make it work though. I'm gonna make Bastiodon work. I'm gonna bring it to at least one game. That's
sure.
like in the middle of the season, maybe.
You can run Toxic, you can run Stealth Rocks, and that's it.
Rock Blast from a whack attack. I actually thought.
I don't think we mentioned your Z movers, Infernape, Heliolisk, and Ribombee. We might have. I'm not too sure.
Yeah,
it might have been a bit difficult to run either Haxorus or Heliolisk, but Heliolisk is cool.
Heliolisk
has a lot of coverage. Yeah,
Heliolisk gets a lot of coverage with like with Surf, Grass Knot, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Hyper Voice, and then
I think it gets Focus Blast too.
Yeah, Focus Blast definitely does. And then Infernape, I picked Infernape over Mew because I was like, Mew with his Emon move is a little tad bit overrated, and Infernape might use it more. So that was kind of my rationale.
I think Mew has that benefit of like it has that pseudo Colbur effect when it uses a Z move without physically having to use Colbur, but that's about it.
Yeah. I just thought Infernape was better with it just because of like the 100 to 108 or 109, whatever Infernape is, 108. I just thought that was just like a big enough difference that Infernape can use the Z move more.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah. But let's move on to our next draft, and Matt, coach of the Arizona Diancie-Backs. And
it's like one of the first times Matt wasn't like first in the first like 4 drafters, basically.
Yeah, he had the back.
He decided to put him near the back.
Matt always has the back or the front. Like he's never in the middle. Like what?
I don't think Matt's ever been at the back. He's usually at the front, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I've been in a couple other drafts with him, and it's just like maybe he's in the back of those. But
as far as JBA goes, he's usually at the front.
Yeah, but he's got Heatran, Florges, Blastoids, Komala, Liepard, Latios, Mega Beedrill, Gligar, Gourgeist, Girder, and Electabuzz. And I'm just gonna say it right now. I really like this draft.
I think this draft is solid. It has
good speed with Latios.
Speed's pretty cool. It has Mega Beedrill at 145, and then it goes right to Latios, and then Electabuzz, and Liepard at 106 and 105.
Yeah.
But like 1 to 110 down is fine.
And then a little bit of a drop from there, right? Who's after that?
From 105, it goes to 99 with the fastest score guys, even though you're probably not going to be running the fastest score guys.
Yeah.
You have an option to, I guess.
And then
Gligar at 85.
Okay. I thought Gligar was slower, but
Yeah, Gligar is really decently fast as a wall.
yeah, I would have guessed like in the 60s, 70s if you had asked me, but way off on that.
Yeah, well, Glide score is 95, and everyone forgets that.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I would have guessed like 85 for Glide score, but there you go.
Yeah.
But yeah, the offense is pretty solid with Heatran.
Yeah, his walls are pretty fast. He has decent recovery options. He has a couple spinners. He has a couple defoggers.
And then, does he have a... Oh, no. This is another draft. Yeah, he has Komala.
He has Komala and Blastoise for rapid spin. He has Latios, Beedrill, and Gligar for defog potential.
Yeah, and then kind of nice priority in Prankster with Liepard, and then Mach Punch with Girder. And then...
Yep, Sucker Punch can come from Liepard as well.
Yep.
Aqua Jet from Blastoise is an option as well.
Yeah, Heatran, very good mon. And then nice Fairy Steel Dragon Core with Heatran, Florges, and Latios. His first three picks. And then, just a pretty solid team overall. I mean, I wish maybe like a Grass type?
Yeah, I don't think there's...
Oh, no, he does have a Grass type Gourgeist. Yeah.
He doesn't really have any bad mons. You could conceivably see a lot of mons being brought.
Yeah.
Girder, I think this is the first time it's been drafted here, but I've seen it do a lot of work elsewhere.
Girder's a good mon.
Yep.
It's I just think it makes sense. Like, he can bring every single mon. He can bring a wide variety of mons. He's not. I think it's
just a really cool draft.
I think it's top 3 draft.
Yep, I wouldn't argue with you there.
Yep. Probably best draft, now that I think about it, actually.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think his Terrakion draft was also really good.
Oh, yeah, the last season.
If I remember correctly.
Last season with Terrakion, Celesteela, and Hippowdon.
Yeah, that was a pretty good draft as well.
Yeah, that might be better than this one, but this one's still really good.
Mm-hmm. That's been stepping up his game as of late as far as drafting goes, I think.
Yeah, Mega Beedrill also very solid mon. Very good Mega. Yep. Very underrated and underappreciated, because Poison...
I mean, I think he's just waiting for his time to come in. Like, he wasn't regarded as a good Mega in the guaranteed Mega format, where it's like you have to run Protect on it, but now that you don't have to run Protect on it, you can just be like, oh, I'm just going to spam U-turn and do like a shit ton of damage.
And then I'm going to get Fellstringer and get a +3.
No, we're not going to be running Fellstinger ever.
I did, and I almost got a +3, and then I was not real enough to run it. So.
Yeah, so you're not going to run it.
Yeah.
You're probably going to be running U-turn, Drill Run, Poison Jab.
Then knockoff?
4th move, maybe Defog.
Or knockoff, if you want.
Yeah, knockoff is another move you can run. It's usually dual stab plus thing. I think it has adaptability, right? So it does a lot of damage, and it's really fast.
Yeah. Yeah, but good job. Good job, Matt.
Yep.
So.
Are we on our last draft?
Yeah, we're on our last draft, and we have Chaos in the Sky. TBO founder? Is he the founder of TBU?
Yeah, he's the commissioner guy. Commissioner friendo guy.
Yeah, so...
of the TBU, or TBU.
Commissioner and YouTuber Chaos in the Sky. Coach of the Kentucky Weaviles. He has Sylveon.
He's going to be rocking that Sylveon, Alakazam, Sarina, Frostlass, Sandslash, Salamence, Registeel, Mega Charizard, Y, Rampardos, Alomomola, and Electivire. Z moves on the Frostlash, Salamence, and Electivire.
So overall, I like this draft. Like, I like this one too. Mega Charizard Y, power.
Yep, it's
probably the best special wall breaker, right? Or up there.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage. It's very, very, very potent special threat. Yeah. Speed tiers are decent. Alakazam, Frostlass, then Salamence and Charizard. No huge gaps aside from that. We go down from 95 to, as I say that, after 95 it jumps all the way to 72.
Who's 72?
Serena is 72
yeah.
after the 95 at Electivire. That's kind of one really big speed gap.
Yeah, if you had something in like the 80s, that'd be good. But
yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world. It's fine, I guess. He has walls. He has Sylveon, Registeel. That's a tried and true combo.
Yeah, that's a good combo. And then
Salament's very scary setup on. Even it doesn't need to be set up. It doesn't need to be set up to do a lot of things. The Salamence is a very potent threat.
Yeah, that Supersonic Sky Strike, or even a Continental Crush, or like I think it got Aqua Tail.
It does a lot of things.
Yeah. Rampardos.
Sandslash is serviceable.
Rampardos is. Has anybody drafted Rampardos? I don't even know. I
think Matt did a while ago, but.
Oh yeah, he did. I remember playing that team. I remember playing that. But little, I guess the only like nitpicks would be like maybe like I guess his defense covers it, but like his offense against like a rock type, like a.
Yeah, rocks are kind of an issue. Yeah, rocks are kind of an issue.
Yeah.
He has Salamence and Frostlass, and his only hazard removal is either Onamon that's weak to rocks or Sandslash or Serena. So he has hazard removal. He has decent hazard removal.
Yeah.
He has Alakazam who doesn't care about rocks. I think that's fine. I think his hazard.
Well, I was talking about like a rock, like
I
was talking about like an offensive rock type, like a Terrakion. You know.
I mean, yeah, Terrakion doesn't work except to Alomomola.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. His offense, not his defense. His defense actually covers it pretty well.
Yeah, like Alomomola like breaks everything.
And even Registeel and Sandslash can take rock moves. And Serena.
Pardon?
Like his defense covers it pretty well. I'm just saying from like
his offense is decently revengeable. That's a fair assessment.
Yeah. But it's like it's okay.
Yeah, I just think it's a solid draft. He has hazard removals. He has 4 hazard removals, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he was really worried about Charizard Y.
Yep. Registeel has Stealth Rocks. Sandslash has Stealth Rocks.
Frostlass has
Rampardos
Spikes.
has Stealth Rocks. Spikes in Frostlass. No Toxic Spikes.
Yeah, it would be nice if you had Toxic Spikes.
Frostlass has some cool moves like Destiny Bond. Willow. Nobody's really drafted Frostlass. It's going to be nice to see what it does. Alakazam, always potent, kind of win con kind of mon, where it's like, okay, if I get Alakazam in, I can just spam moves and win because I have a guaranteed Focus Sash potentially.
Yeah. Alakazam, pretty good mon.
Yep.
But little frail, so little doesn't want to take priority kind of moves, but can hit really hard.
It's usually best used as that late game kind of win con, where it's you can come in guaranteed and live a hit because of a Focus Sash, or just be like an offensive kind of. You don't really care if you want to play offensive with Alakazam, just spam Life Orb hits.
Yeah, either that or it's
shit ton of damage.
Either that or it's a setup stopper with like Focus Sash, Thunder Wave.
Yep.
But
or Focus Sash, just kill it.
Oh yeah, Revenge. You can do that. It's a very good Revenger.
Yep.
He's got a lot of good Revengers. In general.
I think he has a lot of cool mons. I think his weakest mons is Sandslash and Rampardos.
Yeah. All right. Well.
But other than that, I think he has solid options. He has solid offense. He has solid walls.
All right. Well.
Sylveon, Registeel. I think that wraps it up. Basically, what do you want to say your top 3 drafts, just to put a little nice bow on it?
Yeah, I would say my top 3 drafts probably L5, Matt, and then I don't know. I kind of want to just give it to myself.
I think that's fair. L5 Matt, and I'd probably, if I was to include a top 4, I'd probably put Chaos as that 4th spot, probably.
Yeah, that's fair. I would say, Chaos would
I think
4.
L5 is probably objectively the best. I'd probably put yours second, if not kind of fighting with Matt.
Yeah.
Top 3, like L5 is objectively the best, and then you and Matt could probably be interchangeable for drafts that I like. Bottom draft is Leo's always because he drafted Avalug, and that's the only reason. And fuck Leo for drafting Avalug. That's the worst choice ever. And his draft is objectively the worst because it has an Avalug on it. Mix's draft is also really good. If I was to do top 5, Mix Chaos, probably not in that order. Probably Mix Chaos, Matt, you, and L5. Probably.
Yeah,
fair assessment.
I'd probably say that. I'd probably say, I don't know. I'd probably say the worst. Maybe Tom.
Yeah, Tom, Polish. That's probably.
Yeah, Tom and Polish.
Where I put my worst chips.
They don't like our power rankings.
They're usually near the bottom. Huron Black is a good mon, so I'd probably put Tom's the worst.
Yeah, but yeah.
But then Landrosarian's a good mon. It's not like they have 2 good mons on their drafts, but their drafts aren't. Maybe Money's too. Like Money's is kind of low. I don't know. Maybe Fancy's. I like Fancy's though. I like Money's though. I would probably say it would be like Tom and Polish in like the bottom tier, and then like a Money, Fancy, and like Toulon maybe in that middle-ish tier.
And then like
bottom tier.
Then like Dougie in the higher middle tier.
Like Dougie Chaos Mix in the higher tier, and then like and then you Matt and L5 at the top tier, and then at the very bottom there's Leo with his Avalug and is awful. Just the worst. I'll put it below every team because it is Leo's team and it has an Avalug on it and it's fucking awful. And
it's always fun ranking Leo last.
Leo's draft does not count as a draft because it has Avalug on it.
Yeah.
But I think we've rambled on for long enough. That's going to be it from us. If you want to wrap us out.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, drop a sub. Let us know what draft you like the best. Make sure you drop a sub to Jadehex. You can find his channel below.
Yeah, I post so many videos.
Yeah, well, if you ever want to watch like JBA Season 1 or JBA Season 2 or 3, something like that, go right ahead and you can watch like the growth of this league. This league is in its 6th season and it's been like almost a year and like 2 months in this league, which is wild.
Yeah, it's been a year at least.
Yeah, it started in June. I actually looked up at this like a couple months ago. I was like, when did we start this? So we're in like a year and change, which is wild to think about. But that about wraps it up for us. So we will catch you guys later. Peace.